What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. I'm Derek, and today I am talking about the final film in the original Don Mancini, David Kirshner, Chucky / Child's Play series. Whatever you prefer to call it. Nobody really gave me any feedback. It's Child's Play series to me. Is it Chucky to you? Let me know down below. But I'm talking about Cult of Chucky, and this was directed by Don Mancini and was released in 2017. Before I get into the review, I just want to say big shout out to everybody who is subscribed to the channel. We are up to 156 subs, which is totally awesome. The goal, 160. And then you know what? The goal is 170. Let's keep growing so we could do awesome stuff. So if you guys are not already subscribed, I would beg of you, please subscribe and check this stuff out. And also don't be afraid to comment on any type of reviews or topics that you want Jacob and me or just me to talk about. We are open for suggestion, so just make sure to comment that stuff down below, and we will definitely get around to it. Now, back to the review. Spoilers are coming, so you have been warned. Super quick plot synopsis. Chucky follows Nika Pierce to a medium security hospital to finish what he started in Curse of Chucky. And then I guess technically what he started or tried to finish before the very first Child's Play as well. So, who is in Cult of Chucky? Returning, we have Nika Pierce. She is played by Fiona Dourif. I just mixed that up for some reason. Alex Vincent returns as Andy Barkley. Brad Dourif as Chucky. And Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany Valentine. Or maybe she is still Jennifer Tilly as well. I don't know, Tiffany. We'll just go with that. So what is good about Cult of Chucky? First, Brad Dourif. Every single time that I do one of these reviews, with the exception of one, I always got to mention Brad Dourif, because if your villain is not up here, you're already off to a bad start. And you know what? Brad Dourif was awesome in this movie. I actually thought he was better in Cult than he was in Curse. And memory serves correct, I raved about how much better he was in Curse than he was in Seed, so he just keeps getting better and better. And this is the 7th movie? Yeah, 7th movie in the series. Next, a lot of the kills in this movie were very brutal. And yes, I'm talking about the oxygen tank rocket that caused a just... or the pregnant chick that gets the... super brutal, super awesome. Now, one thing that was different about this movie was Chucky being able to essentially make copies of himself. So, it's not like a Child's Play 2 where you have 2 dolls, one of them is Chucky. No, they've apparently done some more research into the voodoo, and Chucky finds he can make copies of himself. So, now you don't have one of them's Chucky. No, both of them are. And then later in the movie, all 3 of them are. So that was an interesting change that I felt worked really well in the movie. Because, as a franchise goes on, you've got to find new inventive ways to present your product. And I feel that they definitely did that in this one. I enjoyed all the performances in the film. And a lot of the characters were great too. I can't remember the character's name, but the old chick who thought she was a ghost... I thought she was hilarious, but awesome. Carlos, the orderly, he was, kind of a hard ass, but also he had a soft side to him. Multiple Malcolm, I love that idea for a character, that he's just got multiple personalities and they're all famous or important people that's names start with an M. Except for obviously Chucky when he's Chucky. Chucky's interactions with the perv doctor were hilarious, and one line in particular, "I don't know whether to kill him or to take notes." Once again, this goes back to Brad Dourif being awesome, but then also the performances. The doctor was a total perv and just a royal a-hole, but it all worked. It all worked so well. Andy Barkley, coming back into the fold as more than just a post-credit scene, was a smart move. Opening the movie with Andy still trying, I should add, to move on from his childhood trauma, ultimately to then go back and smoke a joint with him and then use a blowtorch on him. Awesome. I love the fact that Andy was back in the franchise because it's definitely been missing this entire time. I like the fact that Curse was a very, very dark film. Like, not like subject matter, but it just takes place in like that house was essentially a mansion. I mean, what qualifies a house as a mansion? Having an elevator in it? Yeah, that's probably one thing. But, you know, the power's out in the mansion most of the night. It is a dark, dark movie, just from color perspective. This movie, all the walls are white, the hallways are clean, they're narrow. Like, it's just, I like that color contrast that the two movies have, dark and light. And putting Chucky in this environment, it worked. It worked really well. Last thing that I loved about this movie is that Christine Elise, made her return to the series as well. Given it was a post-credit scene, but, you know, that's how it started with Andy and Curse, and then Kyle and Colt. So it makes sense, and it was awesome to see her back as well. What's bad about Cult of Chucky? I thought about this, and I thought about this. The only thing that maybe the dialogue at times wasn't as sharp as it could have been. But other than that, I really didn't have a lot of issues with this movie. It does everything good. Not like perfect or amazing by any means. But I would say everything's like at least a 7 or higher. So I don't have a lot of complaints. I guess one thing I would say is that it went to a TV series instead of being just another movie. Because I have only watched the first season of Chucky. Season 2 kind of lost me. And then I just never got back into it because being, you know, in school, taking care of the house, taking care of the kid, it's hard to make time for a series. But, you know, like a 2-hour movie, it's easier to squeeze in. So I guess I should go ahead and just say this now. I will not be reviewing the Chucky series now, at least. Maybe later on down the road, I might review it. But I guess I'm just bummed that we aren't going to get like a sequel, a movie sequel to Cult. It's just the series that aired on USA and Sci-Fi. So, rewatch by and review. Would I rewatch Cult of Chucky? Yes. And I can definitely tell you I've watched it probably 4 or 5 times, like, since it came out. It's just a fun movie. Would I buy it? Already did, because gotta have that collection complete, you know what I'm saying? What score would I give Cult of Chucky? I'm going to give Cult of Chucky a 7.5. Like I said, it does everything good. Some things it does really, really good, but it doesn't do anything bad. So it's very interesting in the franchise because even like 1 and 2, I can point to some stuff it did really good and then some stuff that was like, eh. This one, I don't really have a lot of issues with it, and I would definitely highly recommend this one. But that will do it for Cult of Chucky, guys. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts on the movie. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed yourself. And as I previously mentioned at the beginning of the video, consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. It would seriously mean the world to me and Jacob. And yeah, that'll just about do it. So you guys have a good one.